What's going on, America? It's time for Vinny to have some thoughts, to have a take. 29 years ago today, the 1991 and my favorite NFL season got underway. Now, a lot of people ask me, well, why don't you like 1990 better? The Bills were better. They were 13-3 in both, but I actually paid attention in 1991. 29 years ago today, the Bills beat the Dolphins 35-31 and signified the beginning of, in my mind, the greatest NFL season, because the Atlanta Falcons also made the playoffs, and the Washington Redskins I was also following at the time, just to annoy my brother. Getting back to the point of this video, it's September 1st, and it's time for the fall. And part of the beginning of the fall means that football is everywhere. Since 1869, American football has been a part of the landscape of the fall. But this year is going to be a little different. It's going to be a lot different, actually. It's pretty much every college in Division 2 and 3 and 1AA, well, I'd say 85% of 1AA, are not going to be fielding football teams. Also not happening is the Big Ten and Pac-12. They will also not be fielding football teams. Why? Because of coronavirus. And part of that is understandable. The fear and anxiety going around because of the media reports and everything coming out of the CDC and the death rate, the death toll. The death rate's not scary, but the death toll is. Here in New York State, we will not be having high school football. It has been deemed by our governor a high-risk sport, and high-risk sports such as wrestling, hockey, football, and for some reason volleyball cannot be played. But low-risk sports, low-contact sports such as soccer can. My feelings on soccer are an entirely different ballgame, but as far as it being low contact, I'm not sure Governor Cuomo's ever seen a soccer game. Even me, who don't like soccer, I've seen it. If we can play soccer, we can play football. But there's a whole other opinions going on about that. There was some college football this weekend. Central Arkansas and Austin, PA, were on ESPN. And kudos to them for fielding teams and getting the spotlight, the much-deserved spotlight for small universities on ESPN. There are some games Thursday. Look into it. BYU is getting the prime spot on Labor Day, which normally belongs to like Miami versus Florida State or Notre Dame or something like that, because the other schools are not playing. Well, Notre Dame is. Florida State is too. But Florida State and Miami haven't opened the season in several years. The NFL. The NFL is another bucket of worms. They're not going to be having fans in the stands for most of the arenas, most of the stadiums, at least through September and into October. And then it might come back at a smaller scale because of coronavirus. But the fall is moving on, even though your favorite events are being canceled. We had a yearly turkey dinner through our church on the first Thursday in October. It's not happening. My worry is that the kids' Halloween is going to be ruined. I have a child in elementary school still, and they look forward to that year-round. She was just asking yesterday what she should be for Halloween. But the fall is beginning. The leaves are starting to turn here in north of Toronto, New York, and quite frankly, I'm excited. But it's a tempered excitement. It's not the way it used to be. I mean, just the simple fact that I have all these new kinds of masks to wear, because of mandates and everything, and apparently my Bills mask, my luchador mask, is not a suitable mask to wear into a store or a bank or something, but this is. So that's why I'm on the road and doing this video. I've got other takes, I've got other thoughts. I know I did not discuss the release of EA Sports Madden Football, other than what we've seen on Sack to the Future, and I will be discussing it more in depth, although I did not buy the video game this year, and I'll get into why. But that's my take. Fall. Let's have our fall. Let's have some football. Let's have the World Series, and let's gear up for the start of winter sports and basketball and hockey. Oh wait, they're still going on. Well, are they? I mean, if they're not protesting something, are they playing? I don't know. I lost track. Anyway, until next time, America, I'm Vinny Vincent, and God bless America.